So right back here, we just finished writing the check out to Valley Delivery Services. Okay. All right. For check number 1511. Okay. So now we have to go back to my journal because now I need to put a description. All right. This transaction represents, right, that I paid Valley Delivery Services, okay, with invoice number. So let's check out this invoice number, 301, all right? And I can say this was COD, and I paid with check number 1511. Okay. You could go ahead and use this and say that this was delivered for the coffee brewer or coffee grinder, all right? Miscellaneous expense, once again, is kind of vague, but that's okay. If you want to add in coffee brewer, coffee grinder, that's completely fine as well, right? So now that we finally have this there, let's go ahead and record this in our ledger, okay? Because now we have an addition to the miscellaneous expense account, okay? So here we are, miscellaneous expense. So again, it's June 20th. Now again, $350, 50%. So in this case, I'm going to say this is shipping cost. For brewer and grinder. And it's going to be split 50%. Okay. General journal number 3. All right, and we're going to increase this account by $350, which then brings our total account balance to reflect $4,156.02. Okay. And you can add as much, you could say this was COD, check number 1511. Whatever information that you want to put in here. Okay. So now that we've updated our account and increased the miscellaneous expense by $350, we now need to go up to our checking account because we wrote a check, which is going to decrease our total value in our bank account. Right? So we wrote a check, 1511, right? General journal number 3, which allows us to say, well, we spent $350 more. So then that's going to give me my grand total my bank account to be $5,752.42.
Can you go back 1 second to your miscellaneous account, please? I missed the number. How did we figure out the 4,000? We just added the 308 plus the 350?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Right, because we increased the miscellaneous expense account.
We didn't have a formula there before, right?
Yes, we did. Okay, the formula is up 1.
Yeah.
Plus left
Plus that
2.
one gives you that equal. But it's not. There wasn't a formula to drag down because I did that and everything disappeared.
Oh, okay, I see. Because if you didn't enter in the formula up here, then dragging it down is not gonna work. You have the formula is in here in the second one, and then you drag this one down. But if that's the case, just go ahead and just re-enter in that formula. So up 1 plus left 2 minus left 1, and then drag that formula down, and it should equal out.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we have that, we dealt with a service delivery place. So I'm going to go to my subsidiary ledger, okay, because this time I dealt with Valley Delivery Services, okay. They were the one who delivered the coffee brewer and coffee grinder. And in this case, for any reason that I need something from them or I need to ship back or return the coffee brewer or coffee grinder, I have to go through them, right? Because they're probably going to be the one that's picking up the stuff. So in this case, right, that means we have to pay them once again to ship the items back to the vendor. But in this case, I just need to make a record here because I wrote a check. So I need to make my reference point here. So check number 1511, invoice number 301, all right, post reference general journal number 3. No terms because it's a delivery service, okay? But the invoice amount was for $350, which, right, we paid using a check, all right? So therefore, it's going to be invoice minus prepaid minus returns minus discounts minus payments, which should give us a zero balance because I paid them off with a check in the full amount for the $350 delivery. Okay, so I don't owe them any money, but for any reason that they deliver anything else to me, I may have to come back to call them to deliver back the items that I want to return. Okay? Okay. So then I have this little note where it says we're going to remove the coffee brewer from the miscellaneous expense and put it in its original account. So in this case, we have all that we need for the coffee brewer, right? It's the coffee grinder that needs to have work done. So in this case, right, we know how much our coffee brewer cost, right? We need to split the shipping amount, the $350 divided by 2, right? Because 50% is going to go to the actual coffee brewer itself, okay? So in this case, right, we're removing it out from miscellaneous expense. So in this case, right, I'm going to be crediting my miscellaneous expense because I am taking it out from it. Now, let's determine what the total amount is that I'm going to be taking out from the miscellaneous expense. So here, going back to my little table here, right? Because this tells me here that this is how much my coffee brewer and my coffee grinder is with tax. Now again, we're going to subtract, or we're going to add in 350 divided by 2 because we're splitting the shipping in half for $175 each. So then in this case, right, my coffee brewer, okay, is going to be this plus, right, my shipping, which gives me a total of $26.27.95. Okay. So that is how much I'm going to be taking out from miscellaneous expenses. 26.27.95. Right? And if I want to, since I'm already here, I could go ahead and take it out if I want to, but then I can also journalize this because I know how much I'm going to be taking out from my miscellaneous expense account. I'm going to be taking out $2,627.95. what was it? 20, 26, 27, 95. All right. That's how much I'm going to be taking out. And that's my coffee brewer number 2 is 26, 27, 95. Okay. Now, of course, if I'm taking it out from miscellaneous expense and I'm putting it into its appropriate account, which is my coffee brewer account, what account number is my coffee brewer?
15010.
15010. All right. So I'm placing it in there because my coffee brewer is ready to go into service. You said 15010, right? Yes, coffee brewer 15010. And I'm going to debit my coffee brewer account for that same exact amount, because that's how much my second coffee brewer actually is in grand total, including the shipping, including the tax. Okay, so in this case, my note here is to move coffee brewer out from miscellaneous suspense account. Right? Simple as that. Right? And now I could go ahead and proceed with my ledger to take that exact amount out from my miscellaneous expense and add it into my coffee brewer. So in this case, since I'm already here, I've already calculated and I know that I'm taking it out and placing it into my coffee brewer account, then I don't have to be in the exact order. Okay? So in this case, removing coffee brewer. Okay. General journal number 3 once again, and this time I'm crediting for 2627.95, which then, if I drag my formula down, is going to give me a total of 1528.07. That's the cost, my total cost of my coffee grinder. Okay, because I'm taking the coffee brewer out. All I have left is my coffee grinder with the shipping. So that's going to be my coffee grinder is going to be for $1528.07. Okay. So now that I have my $2627.95 of my coffee brewer, I'm going to go ahead and now dump that into my account right here, coffee brewer. All right, 610. And I'm going to make a reference point here because this is my coffee brewer number 2, right? And this was done on general journal number 3. And I'm going to increase my coffee brewer account by $2627.95. Okay? And now I'm going to add my 2 coffee brewers together to get a total amount of in my coffee brewer account balance. So once again, it's going to be your previous amount plus any debits, subtract any credits to give you a running balance of $4,527.95 worth of coffee brewers. So in this case, I made note that my first coffee brewer is worth $1,900 and my second coffee brewer is $2627.95. Right? Give me a grand total of $4,527.95. Okay? And that is it. Because in this case, did I deal with anybody to transfer this coffee brewer out from my miscellaneous expense? Did I deal with anybody?
No.
No. So in this case, this is an internal transaction, right? I'm moving from one account to another, and that had to deal with nobody, right? I didn't have to deal with a customer, a vendor, or an employee, right? This was an internal transaction, so that's all I need to do from here. All right? Any questions so far? Okay. Let's see. I think we can stop here for now, so we'll continue tomorrow, okay? With the June 11th one. So we just finished the last day of the 10th right here, okay? Let me see. I think I almost forgot something. So we removed the coffee brewer, right? Now hire LV Remodeling Company to reinforce the foundation for the coffee grinder. Okay? So once again, we just hired somebody. So in this case, no transaction is necessary because we only hired them. They didn't complete the job, they didn't send us a bill, nor did we pay them at all. But we did rehire LV Remodeling to create the foundation for the coffee grinder. Okay? So in this case, right? That is it for June 10. So tomorrow we're going to start off here on June 11th, Tuesday. So if you guys have any questions in regards to this coffee cafe, go ahead and ask them now. If not, I'm going to just stop class here, okay? And we'll continue on with a brand new journal and start off on a brand new day. Okay. All right. If you don't have any